Hello everyone, my name is Genesis013 and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy VI. In the last episode, we went nuts with the chainsaw in the Tsar of Zozo. In this episode, we'll be dealing with this guy, who I suspect is a boss. So let's speak with him now. What brings you here on this fine day? Do you need to get through here? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be in the way. I'm not very strong in a fight, and I'd hate to go there for any trouble. So why don't I let you just pass? That's a lie and you know it. Dadaluma is going to oh my god, Dadaluma. Let's see what I can steal from him, just out of curiosity. A jeweled ring, so then he just stole money from me. Okay, so I have an idea what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go nuts with my chainsaw. I'm going to use ice and flurry. I'm going to try to do as much damage as I can to just kill him. It might work too. And I guess if it isn't obvious now, I love this music. Actually, this is kind of working in my favor, I think. Okay, he's using a potion, using another potion. And a hype. And protect. I have a feeling he's stalling me at this point because the only reason someone would ever kill themselves is that they were close to dying. So hopefully this may be a good thing for me, actually. So why don't you just die, Mr. Dadaluma? In fact, I'm curious how you're able to stay in that kind of a pose in midair. Or not. Goodbye, Mr. Dadaluma. He's dead. Hooray! For once, I actually managed to kill a boss without struggling. Or losing anyone, for that matter. Hooray! Do I get that money you stole from me now? I acquired the thieves' knife. And my money back. Hooray! Oh my god, it's so much better than what I have! Yes! A knife that sometimes steals from an enemy. Well, that makes my life a lot easier then. Hooray! So let's continue onwards. See what's in the store. Okay, so far there's a chest with another Hermes sandal. In that case, yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna give it to Eric. So that way I can abuse the chainsaw even more. So, yeah. And I think I'm gonna give the hyper wrist to Talia, since she needs it actually more than I do. Actually, probably more than anyone so far. Over here is I got an X potion. Those are nice. And wait, that's Lilith. Yeah, wait, hooray, we found her. Hooray. Lilith. She's frightened. Ramuh. Oh my god, an old man! Who are you? This girl is your friend, I presume. Lilith, is she alright? So her name is Lilith. Lilith, you say? Interesting. Lilith? What's wrong? Other than ricocheting all over the place and falling down again. Her life is in no danger. She simply used a power she didn't know she had, and it overwhelmed her. Now her body won't listen to what she's telling it to do. As for myself, I am Ramuh, the Esper Ramuh. An Esper, eh? You're an Esper? Don't Espers live in another world? That doesn't mean there's anything stopping us from living in this one. Espers come in a variety of forms. My appearance is similar to your own, so I can live here as one of you, without fear of anyone discovering the truth. You know, Ramuh, that's kind of clever, actually. I won't lie. Why hide the fact that you're an Esper? Humans and Espers are incompatible creatures. Okay, I guess. But my grandmother told me that humans and Espers once lived side by side. Of course, that was only a bedtime story. No, that was no fairy tale. That was the truth. Humans and Espers used to live together in harmony. At least, until the War of the Magi. Well, that explains a lot. Until the War of the Magi? It took place long ago. Espers fought humans who had been infused with magical powers extracted from other Espers. Intro to flashback. As I tell you the date, after the meaningless war had ended, the Espers fashioned a new realm for which they exiled themselves. They feared that if they remained, it would only be a matter of time before their power were targeted again. But then one day, about 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon the entrance to that hidden realm. Humans who knew of Espers and of their power. And thus began the hunt for Gestalt. The leader of the men knew that he could use the powers extracted from us to create an invincible army. Ramuh's voice is too slow for this. Crap. As soon as we realized what was happening, we erected a massive gate and forced the humans out. Makes sense, I guess. Those who were captured are now in the Empire's Magitek Research Facility, being drained of their powers. I narrowly escaped that same fate, and now I am here with you. Let's just put Lilith back to bed. She seems to have calmed down a bit. Really, Ramuh, who gave you the hint? I called Lilith here to me when I sensed that she had lost control. She responded to that call. So Lilith's an Esper? No, she is a bit different from us. She looks like she's in pain. She is afraid of what she is, and that is a painful thing. What can we do to help her? Once she understood her true nature, the fear and doubt should subside. Is there nothing we can do? The others of my kind who are trapped in Gestalt's Magitek Research Facility may be able to help her. If we can get inside that facility, you're sure we'll find them? The Magitek Research Facility. Your people are in there. Your people are in there. I escaped alone, abandoning my friends and hiding here like a coward. But I fear I can remain here no longer. What do you mean? Kristal's methods are mistaken. You can't drain an Esper's power by force. That weakens them. Only when we become Magicite can our powers be transferred in full. What are you saying? I'm going to turn myself into Magicite so that I can lend you my strength. Magicite? Magicite is a powers Esper in its purest form. When an Esper dies, Magicite is all that is left behind. But... That suddenly happened? These are my companions who fell as we fled the Empire. I will give you my power as well. No, runner. And that, there lies Ramuh. Now just simple Magicite. Old man, you're really gone, aren't you? He turned himself into Magicite. He gave his life to help us. Why would you do such a thing? If our power is used for destruction, the skies will darken and life will fade from the earth. We must stop them. There must not be a second war of the Magi. Obtain Ramuh Magicites. Obtain Kirin Magicite. Obtain Kate Sith Magicite. And obtain Siren Magicite. And what of Lilith? We'll be back for you. Alright then. Okay, Kyle and Rory. Everyone's here, I was just thinking. Just talk on the way back down here. Back down. So the Empire's been draining magic from Espers. Talia, was all that true? I was asleep when they performed my infusion, so I don't know for sure. But I've heard rumors to that effect. Then I suppose we must find a way to slip into the Empire. We best split up again. We'll need to beef up our defenses in Narsh. That would indeed be wise. I'll go to the Empire. I know it inside and out. But alone? Don't worry, I'll go with her. Elle. It may not hurt to have a few more people along. Let's see. Let's bring Rory along this time, and let's see. Yeah, I think we're good for. I think we'll be good with that for now. Wait for us back in Nash. Don't worry, we'll be fine. If we need to change party members, I guess we'll just head back to Nash. So, how are we going to get there? The Empire's on the southern continent. They've closed down all the harbors, so there aren't even any ships sailing there anymore. The town of Jador to the south is full of wealthy aristocrats. One that might know a way in. There's a way where there's a gill. Elle. Yeah? Why are you coming with me? Well, There's the rumor about the legendary treasure being there and all. I just wanted to look around. Just have to look around. Lies. It seems you have some Magicite. Want to learn about Espers? Probably not. Wait, what about you? You, wait. Zozo. Never heard of it. Liar, you're in it, you idiot. Well, certainly is an interesting proposal we've witnessed. Ramuh, Judgment Bolt, bathes all enemies in light. Silences all foes. Okay. Hello. Reflect. Ooh. Perhaps, you know, maybe it was best if I spoke with that guy, so I knew kind of what I was supposed to be doing. Oh well. All I know is I now have the ability to perform... Wait for it, wait for it... Hadouken! I now have the ability to perform those again, and oh, does it feel good. And even better, I now have a knife. I have knives again. It makes me happy. It's even better the fact that I can actually steal with this knife. It's like the ultimate knife of all knives. Actually, speaking of which, I believe, Rory, you have up. I have something to give you. A burning fist. So now you can punch things on fire. And I guess I should learn about the Esper since I don't know what I'm doing with that. Let's see, I've already done. Incorrect, of course! I was trying to do something else. Sounds similar to what I was trying to do. Actually. Meteor strike! There we go! And that was terrible. Roy, never do that again. In the rising phoenix of doom, fire everywhere! Woo! Alright, well... Ow! I forgot Zaza is still infested with these fools. Yeah. Let's get some spiritual fire on them. And them regret having to mess with me. Look how powerful the knife is, though. That is lovely. Hey, you. Would you like to learn about Espers? Sure, why not? To use an Esper first, you select Espers. Summon the Esper in battle, use magic, so. You can only call upon a particular Esper once per battle, in magic. The Esper learns magic over time when Esper is equipped. Spells feature. Spells like position range, faster, memorized. Kind of useful to learn, so after using this, we'll use a tendril fast. And I'm only spinning them for the resting cycles, just so they can go a little faster. Let's see this then. Esper. Alright, yeah. Yeah, so we'll equip Ramuh to L real quick, and let's test him out. Let's test him out at least. See what he's like. Ramuh, I summon you for Judgment Bolt! Quite underwhelming, sadly. As cool as that was, it didn't really do all that much I was hoping for. Oh well. Knife him! Or throws stones at people. Alright then, so, we now have gained the power of Espers. We met the Esper Ramuh, who explained everything, as we are now about to embark on a way to find a way to enter the Imperial Magitek Research Facility. Until then, I have been Genesis013, and this has been Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. Good day, audience.